Hey, Grant. Feel you, bro. I was once there myself. Had an identity crisis. Yeah, me and my wife, first wife, got divorced, and wasn't by choice, mine anyway. She decided while I was out on the road, she decided she wanted another fella on the side, which that's the life of a truck driver. It's the same old sad story all the truck drivers got. But what burnt me up was I stayed broke out on the road. I had a $75 advance every week. And you try eating out of a truck stop for a week on $75 and buy your cigarettes. It gets a little rough. But my check was set up for automatic bank deposit. I'd stay on the road for a month. I missed birthdays, holidays, family time, trying to build up. And I come home and the bank account will be bone dry. That burnt me up. The thought of her and him out there on my dime. And one day she got to fuss. I mean, it was an ongoing thing where she got to the point where she just fuss and fuss and fuss. I come home, it wouldn't be, hello, how you doing? And where the hell you been? So I was gonna go mow the yard one day, and I got the back door and got on the back porch, and it hit me. I just sat down. I was thinking about it. I was like, wait a minute, something ain't right. And she come out there fussing. Are you not gonna go mow the yard? I looked at her. I says, what's his name? She said, oh, you know. Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure until you said that. But I was more than glad to get rid of her, except for the mentality part. We'd been married so long, that's who I was. I was a married guy coming home to my wife and building a foundation, just trying to get her stuff paid off and, live the life. And come home, she's seeing somebody else. Kind of shattered that idea. And then everything exploded. I no longer wanted to be a truck driver from that point on, although I stayed for many more years driving a truck. But that's where it all went. And I stayed single for quite a while. Oh, I was dating back in the day when I could con them into going out with me. Let me get this pulled up. What's up, Thunder Gouge? Beating crazy. How's it going? Hey, my buddy Grumpy, Todd. Hey, Todd, what's going on? Raja! What's going on, Raja? The Shoops. Yeah, what I was telling you over there on Grumpy's live, William was, I got my lathe. I finally got it. Showing up. It's a Delta 1440 iron bed. I've got to get the tools to work with it before I can actually do anything with it. When I got online, it basically said it was an MT2. I want to get a head chuck and a Jacobs chuck and get set up to use it. But Let's look. Well, let me just pull you down. We'll just go take a look at it. How's that? Yeah, I should have warned you about that close up. That's my lathe. Floor model. The head swings out on it. Yep. But I still got my screws laying around in here. I've been putting up some lights in here, listening to Grumpy. But that's my lathe. Man, good heavy tailstock and got that spinner on the back. I like that. Of course, now I'm gonna have to go through and loosen a lot of this up, which that's pretty loose there. But I want to take and grease it up. Yeah, I'm gonna take and grease it up and get it. She said it was her dad's lathe, and he passed away in 2022, and the lathe has sat being unused since then, and the bed done got kind of rusty. Oh, I got the lathe tools. I reckon it came with the lathe. I'm not sure. But it's got all the chisels and whatnot came with it. But I didn't get anything extra with the lathe concerning the head chuck and the Jacob's chuck and all of that. But yeah, I'm loving it. The tailstock, the headstock swings around. You can get to your bowl turning a little better. What's up, my honeys? Yeah, that's right, Steve. Hey, Dad, what's going on, buddy? Put that wheel on the back and make that so much easier. My little lathe on my desk here, it don't have it either, man. It's inconvenient. Miss Francis, Raja, Happy Curmudgeon, Grumpy, Todd, the Shoops, Thunder Gals. Man, we got a crowd in here this morning, y'all. Yeah, Steve, they said that they was going live later on. I imagine they'll come in about 8, 9 o'clock. What time are you going on, Will? Yeah, Steve, that stuff is really dry. It's old. It's been sitting a while. How did your pen turn out? Because I didn't get to watch. I was so busy with. Well, my plumber come and he done my plumbing Tuesday under the house. I had some drains that had broke. I guess my dog's on a cable running up under the cabin broke some of my lines. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, Todd. But anyway, he fixed my plumbing Tuesday, and we set it up Tuesday for him to come back Wednesday and run me along. Well, it's about 150 foot of water line down to backside of my cabin down here. It goes down into a pasture, and I'm gonna put a chicken coop down there, and I wanted to be able to run a water line down there where I won't have to tote water so far down in there. Not with my back, but yeah, congrats, Shoots. 3,000 giveaway. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. But anyway, I got water down in the pasture for my chickens, and uh, I went to get the lathe Monday night, no, Tuesday night. So I got the lathe, or Tuesday evening, about 4 or 5 o'clock. But I got the lathe picked up. Then Wednesday, I left it on my trailer. So Wednesday, he helped me load it up and pull it in. And man, yesterday was just, we had church. Really wasn't supposed to be doing anything, but I got so much I've got to get done. I've been trying to get this shed or this shop straightened back out. It's just, I got a lot on my plate right now. But I got ground fabric coming in today. Ground cover, keep the weeds off your garden. Get that coming in today. I've got fertilizer. This afternoon I'm going to Amory to pick up a tractor. It's got a tiller attachment. I'm gonna break my garden spot up. I should have already had it done, but it is what it is. Poor folks got poor ways. But anyway, I get that tractor, get my garden broke up, get some seeds planted, or actually get the garden broke up, get it fertilized, put my ground cover down, get my seeds planted, get everything watered in. We'll be doing good. Todd, you gonna run? Man. All right, buddy. Have a great day and much love and shalom to your home. Yeah, the shoot's doing good. Man, they're doing good. I remember talking to William and telling him, man, he needs to get on out there and get them videos made. And he finally broke on in there, and now he has surpassed me. And I've been on him 6 years. 6 or 7 years, I think. But I hadn't done a whole lot of personal videos on my channel. When I first started out, it was mostly preaching and whatnot, church videos. Man, but yeah, hey, I appreciate all y'all coming in too. And means a lot to a little old channel like mine. Especially with these big superstars like the Shoots coming in. Hey, Shoot, did you see that headstock on it swivels? Well, I get it out of the way one way or another. Well, if I figure out how to do it, it's supposed to. No, that's the way it's unlocked. Yeah. Yeah. Thing will swivel around. You can do a bubble bowl with that, can't you? stay on YouTube. Man. Well, I don't know how to detach my phone from all of my subscriptions. I keep getting notifications of every time anybody puts up a video. Drives me nuts. You can't make a live on your phone for all the ding, 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 ding. So I have to turn the volume plumb off of my notifications just so I won't be getting that. So the other lives where you keep hearing my phone ring, that's all the notifications coming in of people putting up videos. Yeah, that's what I've done. I muted them. But then I don't see when I get a text message or nothing. I mean, my phone will ring when somebody calls, but my notifications don't do nothing. How do you do it for just YouTube? I don't know. I ain't up on all this high-tech stuff like y'all are. I mean, Rusty's got a camera that'll follow him around. Van Lott's got a camera that'll follow him around. Old Grumpy's got them multiple cameras on each station. And that's what I'd like to get kind of set up. I'd like to have a picture in the picture like I see on some of them. Like Saturday morning cartoons has got. Well, there's a few others got it too. That picture in a picture, that's pretty sharp. I'm sure you have to have some kind of program like OBS or something to do that. I'm not familiar with it. But guys, as you can see, I'm getting a few lights up. Yeah, OBS. Yeah, that's what I figured, Grumpy. Yep, that's what I figured. But I'm getting the shop coming along. I still got a lot of tools, and I got a locker set that's coming in. Uh, I can get my tools arranged in here, then I can pretty much see how I want to do my walls. I'd like to keep the front. This is what I call the front over that way. But I'd like to do it, just keep it a nice, clean wall for like a studio background, whatnot. And the rest of it, I'm gonna fill up with all the tools that I already have. But I got a locker set needs to come in. I've got two big chest type toolboxes. I got a welder and a wire welder and some cutting torches, but I'm gonna keep them on that side because I can't do no welding in here, obviously. There's no doors leading out of the addition. The only door I got is the front door on my original shop. So, not gonna do any welding in here. I usually pull everything outside and weld onto the canopy. But, I get all that pulled in, I'll know a little better how I want. Like I put these lights up, but they're pretty much temporary for right now. I just wanted to get some light, kind of see a little better in here. And when I get my lockers in here, I was thinking about putting them on the back wall back here, and then lining my other tools up like here, like I've already got going on here. And we'll see how much wall space is left. I want to keep the main floor open as much as I can. I know that big lathe back there, that's going to take a good bit of the floor area. But I want to keep all of it this side of the halfway line, at least. But yeah, like Grumpy was talking about, we got them channels that we can run our cameras back and forth on, and a swing arm on it. I still haven't got mine exactly perfected in that shop, and I hadn't even started on it in here yet. I've got to get that done, and I just got a lot on my plate. But yeah, mine's gonna look kind of like Caleb's woodchuckers is, and Rusty's. Rusty's the one that gave me the idea, and he also gave me a couple of sticks of that channel, a stick and a piece of one, and I bought one, and I think that little piece is gonna work out good in here, and and the long one also. So that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. But yeah, radar. 8 p.m. Central Time. Y'all look at there. Y'all the shops is gonna be live at 8 p.m. Central Time. I got a red wasp in here and he's looking the booger. Let me get him before he gets me. The booger knows I'm answering on it. Rascal. Yes, sir. Got him. 3 winners. What are you giving away, William? What's up, Knot? Appreciate y'all stopping by. Man, yeah. We about to get our turn going on here though. Hey, y'all listen, today's live, it ain't sponsored. Uh, Although it is from Strong Ink. I bought this kit myself. Uh, Bought a whole big pack of them. Uh, I've got to do 3 long form videos for Strong Ink, but this live is not a part of that promotion. Uh, but I will say, I'm really liking the kits. Man, the kits look so much better, look so much more classy and professional than the other kit from Amazon. I'm really liking this. We're gonna turn a gold pin. Haven't really decided what to put on it. I don't know whether to go with a Purple Heart or one of them other fancy woods. Don't want to use Steve's teak on one just yet. I'm thinking about leaving that for one of those bigger, better pins. Uh, Yeah, I'm gonna leave the teak for one of the bigger butter pens, and I don't know. I've done cedar and cypress so much, cedar, cypress, and oak. I'm really itching to get into the resin blanks that Miss Francis sent. I've also got me some mold material. I'm gonna make make some yad pointers with, and I think there's a couple of her pen blanks that'd be good for that because it goes clear in spots, and if I put a pen in it, you'll see the tube running through it. But if I cast the yad pointers in a clear resin, uh, that's probably gonna look pretty sharp, pretty sharp. Uh, but I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. And I have got my resin table laid up, so I'm fixing to get into some big time pouring of resin. I got some little trays I want to make, and a pen holder. I ordered a pen holder off of Amazon, a mold for making pen holders, and it'll hold 5 or 6 pens on it, 5, 6, 7, 8, somewhere in there. So I want to pour that up, and looks like the shelves that the pen sits on is too narrow. I don't know if my big pen's gonna fit up in there or not, so I may have to modify it. Hey, up to something outdoors? Man, getting a bunch of folks up in here this morning. My goodness. If y'all would do a little channel a favor and hit that like button, and it helps my analytics out. It might get it pushed out there a little further. But yeah, Miss Francis, fixing to get your board fixed up. I've got the space to kind of sprawl out a little bit, and as soon as I get a few more things organized, I'm supposed to be doing a cross build for Van on their challenge, and next month now we're gonna have a menorah build. I don't know exactly who's pushing that, me or Van, but I tell you what, I'll contribute some of the prizes. Want a pen? Join in. Old Van's trip. Y'all, I don't dislike anybody that preaches something different than what I'm into. But sometimes it does tickle me to watch the. I don't want to say it really, but because it's a different belief, and I don't want to make anybody mad, but some of the theological gymnastics and got some super uh, what are you, contortionists twist up a little bit. But I love preaching of all kinds. You know, even if I don't go along with everything they say, it makes the wheels turn in my head. Oh man, that scripture goes through and flowing through my brain, and I really get a kick out of that. I love it. Oh, happy that will be Van Lot. Van Lot's got the cross challenge going on, and starting in May, I think the cross build goes to May 1st. Then after the cross build, we're gonna head right straight into the menorah build. Van Lot has already uh, been looking at designs for the menorah, and that is super, 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 super cool. Like I say, I'm building a cross for this just because I kind of had it on my mind. I used to do a lot of crosses many years ago when I had several patterns. There's a guy on Facebook that I knew, was friends with. Didn't know him face to face, but I love chatting with him on Facebook, but he has since passed away. And but years ago, he gave me several patterns that he had of his original design. He told me I could use them whichever way I wanted to, as long as it kept promoting the word. And that's what I'm doing with promoting the word. But I don't typically get into the crosses. And most of y'all that's been on my lives, y'all have already heard me say this. I don't get into the crosses because if Yeshua, Jesus, had been killed with a 38 pistol, I wouldn't wear a 38 pistol around my neck. Uh, I despise the cross. I love the work that was done on the cross. Don't get it crossed up now. But I don't like the cross. The original cross was, its intentional purpose was torture. They tortured my Savior to death. And not only that, they built it in a fashion to honor the one they worship, which was Tammuz, the sun god, son of a sun god or whatever. And I won't wear the sign of Tammuz around my neck, or I don't want it on my walls or anything. If I wanted anything, it's going to be a menorah, because the light continues. That cross is death. But the light continues. The light conquers the darkness. Yeah, well, a lot of people read things a lot of different ways. I'll just leave that there. I mean, you can read one verse and you can, in your mind, you can make it say anything you want it to say. But when you read the whole thing and keep it into context, that's when you get your word. Because I'm going to tell you, ain't nothing changed since Genesis. The only thing that's changed is we have fallen, the garden has disappeared. Oh, yeah. But now we living in a fallen world, and there's guidelines to go by. And I don't care if you're talking about scripture, church, any organization. You can go to the FFA or whatever. There's guidelines. You got the Boy Scouts. They got guidelines. Out here in the real world, man, you get out here on the highway, guess what? To drive a car, there's guidelines. You got to do the speed limit. You got to pass all them tests to get your license, and you got to have insurance. There's guidelines. So don't tell me you don't follow laws. We got laws every which way we turn around. We got guidelines, instructions. Uh, yeah, we're gonna be there tonight. Shoots, shops, shouts, shops, shops, shoops. I don't know. I don't know. But man, y'all get me talking about scripture, I'll be here all day, and I need to get back into that. But another thing I wanted to say today is I bought. What did I do with that box? Let me see what I done with my box. Yeah. if I had a place to set it down. This come in yesterday. I've got my pen boxes to mail my pens in, and makes it a little prettier to, you know, display and whatnot. But I've got my boxes now for my pens, and King Grover, you talking about you like stickers? Ordered me some stickers too. Amazon. I scrolling through there and looking at custom stickers. Happened to see some Looney Tunes stickers, and on the advertisement or on the picture of it, they showed that there was 2 Yosemite Sams in there, and I may pull Foghorn Leghorn, Marvin the Martian, and Yosemite out of there, but rest of them I might just start slipping them in my sticker packs, or when somebody requests stickers, just stick a couple of these in there too. Well, I might keep Roadrunner and Wiley. There's a bunch of them in there. Got some Bugs Bunnies. Got some Bugs Bunnies. I'm gonna like that. But the main thing that I got is a little game here, and it's a questionnaire. And so the mornings now, so you got the easy, intermediate, and hard question cards. We'll pull out a couple of cards and discuss some cards along the way. And that'll be our Bible study for the morning. I thought that'd be kind of interesting, and I know that game is going to be pretty much aligned with mainstream Christianity. Me and mainstream Christianity kind of butts heads because there's a lot of stuff that ain't in context there. But I thought that'd be kind of neat to have a little questionnaire thing, maybe have a discussion on it. And sorry, won't post. Joseph Keller, welcome in. How's it going, Han? Appreciate you stopping in. Sure enough. Well, listen, guys, I'm about rattled off long enough. I think I need to get in on this pen. Get in where I fit in. And, oh, let's see. Did we decide what blank to use? Let me see what I got. All right, I think I've picked the perfect one. The perfect one. And Johnny's lathe craft. Johnny come down and visited me. We had a big day with Rusty and Rusty's wife. Hey, y'all keep Rusty's wife in prayer too. She just had a stent put in. She had a little heart episode here the other day, according to Rusty. And she had to have a stent put in. Bless her heart. And while they were down, Johnny gave me this. Says it's some kind of ebony. BW ebony. I don't know. but that's gonna look sharp on a pen. And I've been waiting on getting these strong ink kits in to use some of these. But that's gonna be sharp right there now. That's gonna be sharp. If I can get it all cut and everything, get it straight, that's gonna be nice. I'll get out of there. I mean, y'all. I can get them out of the bowl. Now just look at that clip there. That is classy. I really like that. That is classy. That's gonna look good. That's gonna look good, y'all. All right, again with the bags. But anyway, let me mark this out here right quick and we'll get it cut off. Somehow. Right. Got it cut. Well, got it marked. Now I gotta get it cut. Gotta get everything over here to the power. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. There it is. Blanked out, couldn't figure out where to put it. All right. Saved in little pieces. I might put them in some resin later on. All right. I like how that. Hey, Lord. Okay. Hang on just a second, guys. Adam, what's wrong with you? I must have had a delivery. That's probably what she's barking at. I think they pulled out there in the other driveway going up to my dad's. They do that. My front yard is actually my dad's front yard. So it don't matter where they drop it out here. And that's a lot of reason that a lot of times they can't get our mail situated. Our little drive, that county drive that comes up to our house, splits off. Like I got a neighbor across from me back here. Then my sister lives down the hill. Me and my dad live right here on this little section. But the drive splits off down there and forks off and goes to another house. And then there's a house down at the T at the end of our drive, our county drive. It's county road 6030, but the road is pretty much a drive, and it does all them splits going to different houses and whatnot, and it messes with people. And they can't get our houses straight. Of course, nobody on the hill has got a house number on their house but us. And for some reason, they miss it and put our stuff everywhere but where it goes. Which I don't mind it going to my dad's. I mean, his is 14 and mine's 14A, so we're right there side by side anyway, so it don't matter. Bootleg, what's going on, Bootleg Mike? Man, I'm glad everybody come up in here today. Makes me feel so good, especially being all off yesterday. I didn't have a live yesterday, and but makes me feel good showing up. You know, a little old channel like me, feels good to have somebody come in. You know, especially when you get to big superstars like the Shoops come in here. Man, makes me feel good. Makes me feel good. Man, I ain't gonna know how to act when I get that big lathe in here. Get that big lathe going, man, I'll be doing all right. Eek. That might have been a mistake. Still not good. Ain't good. Man, you just can't beat that with a stick, y'all. Can't beat it with a stick. Y'all hang on just a second, I'll flip that camera around where everybody can see real good. Get it off something other than me. What that'll do. Good. That looks good. Uh-oh. That is not good. Now then. Looks good. Looks real good. Roller coaster. But yeah, have to mess with Van every now and then on his lives. I like Van. Van's pretty short. I don't think you can get on Van's nerves. Van's a pretty good old guy. All right. So let me see here. Yeah, he talked about the other day, said that in his day before Yeshua, he was a pretty mean cat, pretty cold cat. I wouldn't want to bring him back to those days. Get these here blanks sanded up and glued in. I promised y'all I'd lower that camera and I ain't done it yet. Sometimes I'm just mean that way. All right. Got our blanks sanded. Now we'll get them glued in. And y'all know what's coming now, cause if I don't put my gloves on, I will glue my fingers plumb together. All right. So now then, got our blank ready. Glue's out. Got our spray ready. And y'all, I tell you what, as much as I've enjoyed pin turning, I don't know why I ain't got into it sooner. I mean, that's what I bought the lathe for, was to do some pin turning. Wanted to try it out. And I set this lathe on the shelf, and it stayed on the shelf 10 or 12 years. And everybody went to turning pins, and I was like, man, they were making me want to get into that pin turning. And that's exactly what I did. Pulled the old lathe out, got it back to going. I tell you what, I've been having fun doing these pins. And you know, I bought a bunch of cheap Amazon pen kits just to kind of get the feel of it and see if I liked it or not. And doggone, if I didn't like it. Doggone, I liked it. Yep. That's what I sure enough done did. Alright guys, let me go and sand these down to size. Sand these down to size, and I shall be right back. what I got me grumpy. Yeah, buddy. Them things do a good job. I thought I was gonna have to throw that piece of sandpaper away. Or it felt. But it done good. It done good. I don't know, some kind of ebony wood there, but it's hard, very hard. And y'all, I'll be right back. I know what I'll do it. You do it. Oh boy. Yeah. Dang it. Got too many cords. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Oh, come on now. Well, I promise y'all I'll take that camera down. I ain't done it yet. Alright, watch your eyes. Alright, y'all should be able to see close to what I'm doing there. But yeah, I was talking about them preachers a while ago. You can't help it a lot of times because a lot of people, that's what they growed up with. That's how they were taught. So it's not anything really against the person. It's the fact that we all tote the same Bible to church. And there's over 40,000 different denominations. Somebody's got to be wrong. We're too caught up in pride and what Grandmammy and Grandpappy done that we ain't looking to see what the scripture says. Time for us to own up to it and say, well, what Grandmama and Grandpappy done, well, that was what they done. This is what Yah is calling me to do. Because we got to search out the scriptures, study them to show ourselves approved. We don't study our Grandmama and Grandpappy to see what they done. That's going to get a lot of us in trouble. That and foolish pride. Oh, come on now. Man, that stuff is hard. I'm just barely putting any pressure on it. Now I keep hitting that blooming camera. I guess I better put my beanie on. I wouldn't want to put that much pressure on my lathe, but gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. There's a soft spot in there. ain't. Alright, let's stop it and see what that looks like. Woohoo! I'm gonna hit it again right there. Make it a little smoother transition. Oh man, I goofed that up. That fixed it good though. That fixed pretty good. Pull that down just a little bit more. See what it looks like. I think that's gonna be gorgeous. Y'all, look at that, look at that. Man, that's gonna be a pretty pen, y'all. All right. Ooh, boy. see what we can do about a finish. Y'all, it's not that doggone. There's a little money involved, don't get me wrong. It's not that much involved in starting out on pins. Pretty economical, considering. Well, that's one thing I like about Star Bond. At least with their glue, they send you a kit with another top in it. A little thing to clean your glue top out. But for some reason, that thin, been having trouble with it the last couple of times. That thin will glue your top on. It's strong stuff too. Just glue it on and hold it. Oh, now. Let me get my thumb it again. I want to move these doors, y'all. They're trying to kill me. Ah. One far enough. I think they got it, I'm not sure. Yeah, that answered my question. Wasn't far enough. That is, I know it is. As far as not being able to see. Probably shouldn't have done that. Well, thin, it just wants to come on out. I don't want it to come out yet. I think I'm gonna let that be it right there on that. Just hit it lightly with all the fine grits. Give it a little time to dry up. Yeah. Oh man. Too much stuff in the way. Y'all still see good. Guys, I've got an emergency I gotta go take care of right quick. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. Dog got caught up under the house. What in the world? What's going on here? That ain't good. It's that glue. That gummit doing it again. I hate it when that happens. My application of the glue must not be all that good. Man, I hope I don't ruin that blank. That is a great blank. I'm gonna have to go back through the steps and sanding on this. Oh man, that's pitiful, y'all. Man, that sucks. I thought I had it whooped too. Good thing I had that immersion. Let's get it back down smooth. It must be applying that glue and it drying on that cloth and it's not getting the glue on there evenly. That one sucks, I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, I'm just itching to get in on Miss Francis's blanks. Try that resin out. Try them resin blanks out. I'm cooking this thing a little quicker. Come on, man. Oh, don't get- A little more butter. Let's bubble it out and see what it'll do. I still got some scars right in here. I don't know if buffing it out will get it out or not. All right, be careful, babe. Wife hollered out and said she was going to the store. I don't need that dripping down on there. Where's my mind at, yo? Forgetting everything. Yeah, she just hollered out and said she's going to the store. Gonna go get some groceries. Y'all, I'm gonna try to go back through the comments later. Y'all leave me some tips on, if y'all see me doing something wrong, something I could do better, please leave a tip. I think I'm gonna go back to using my craft phone to apply that glue though. One thing I need to do what Grumpy keeps talking about he needs to do. I need to clear my head. Man, I got so much going on right now. Thinking about everything but right here what's going on. Getting in a hurry, that's a big problem of mine, is getting in a hurry. Oh man, another thing standing here with my back hurting. I hope that's a little more better. That is a beautiful blank. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Still got a scratch right in there, but I'm gonna call it a win anyway. That's birdie. That's pretty, y'all. All right, let me sit down a minute, and I'll catch up on chat, see what y'all is saying, and boy, I can tell right now, it's getting pretty warm. Yeah, I can touch the side of the building here, and that's hot. I can touch the roof, and it's cold. Of course, now the roof is white. It's going to reflect a little bit. All right, let's sit down and catch up on you. Yeah, that's got some beautiful wood grain. Yeah, that's beautiful. When you figure out how to do that on a regular, please let me know. Yeah. Yeah, well, I know what you mean there, boss. I've had a lot of times had a lot on my mind, and you can't keep in focus your prayer. And yes, sir, I know what you mean. Yes, sir. And like I said, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. Samantha's on here. Yeah, Johnny. Hey, man. Good to have you in here, Johnny. Yeah, I thought that was a beautiful blanket when you handed it to me. That was a nice one. I kind of astonished that you gave it to me. I was like, dang. I've been kind of greedy over them myself. But yeah, that's gonna be a beautiful pen. I mean, it ain't gonna be without flaws. I turned it. Yeah, that's a beautiful blank right there. Gonna be a beautiful pen. Gonna be a beautiful pen. Gonna be a beautiful day. I'm gonna run to Amory here in a little while. Pick up my tractor, my little garden tractor. Yanmar D1500. Got a disc and a tiller implements with it. And I'm gonna bring it right straight back home and go to breaking up garden. I'm gonna put it to work. Then tomorrow I gotta, well, I'll probably throw fertilizer on it quick as I disc it up, till it up, and throw some fertilizer on it, water it down, and I'll probably give it a little time to dry back up. Then I'm gonna throw some ground fabric on it, and pin all that down. I got a water line, a little old soaker water line. I need to bury it to my hydrant, and that way I just turn the hydrant on and let it water the garden, and get that stuff set up and let it go. And tomorrow sometime I would like to run down to Lowe's and see what all kind of plants they got. I'm hoping I can find some poblanos and jalapenos. Might even get a couple of tomatoes that's already up and sprouted. I ain't even got things sprouted yet. I am behind, bad behind. But next year I'm gonna be on it though, cause I got coming in the mail. I bought a greenhouse. Next year I'll have all my seeds and everything planted and sprouted by this time. Hopefully, if the weather does good next year, like it did this year, man. This year it done wonderful. Man, you could have had an early garden if you wanted it. But yes, sir, that done real good. Get my tractor down here, get that ground. The ground fabric is supposed to be here today. Matter of fact, they probably already delivered it. I don't know what they delivered a while ago. But for the rest of this morning, I gotta fill up some raised planter beds And I'm gonna plant some herbs. Got all kind of herbs. The shoots, I'm back on break again. There you go, William. Hey, and I appreciate you coming in. That's for sure. William, y'all doing a garden this year? We had chickens while I was up there in Cedar Grove, and when we started moving down here, I sold them all. No, but I got a chicken coop and a chicken house on the way. I buried the water line down to the pasture yesterday, or I didn't. I hired another guy to do it. But I got my water line. Chicken coop should be coming in here pretty quick, and I'm gonna have me some chickens and a garden. I need to build a brooder box too. So one of these mornings, y'all might get to see me build a brooder box on live. Involve some of my farming into my life. So you might get some chickens. Yeah, I'm finna give me a bunch of them. I'd like to have a real nice string of egg layers. I'd like to have at least 19, 20 hens, but either way it goes, I'm gonna have one rooster because I don't want to have to buy chickens full grown. I want to hatch some out that way. Kind of keeps the red line down. I even went so far. I bought me a chicken plucker too. That wasn't cheap. Neighbor dog killed rabbits. I believe I'd be having a talk with the neighbor and saying, "Hey, you owe me for some rabbits." That's biblical too. If your animal causes damage, you're responsible for it. And I think that is the law. Like if your horse gets out of your pasture, somebody runs over it, you're liable for their car. That's the bad thing about it right there. Well, I tell you what, if the neighbor wasn't good enough to pay for them, and the sheriff won't do anything, take them to civil court. It might not be profitable, might not be the economical way to go about it, but I guarantee you they'll put them dogs up. And I'm not one that advocates for putting a dog on a cable or a chain or petting them up, but yeah, that'll work too. I just I, I just don't want to harm no animal. Animal only does what he knows to do. Old path. That's right. Long rifle. Oh, you must have got your package day. It was telling me it wasn't gonna be in until Friday. Yeah, okay, good deal. Good deal. So you got a tray mold and or a 5 piece tray mold, something like that. And shuckies, what else did I get? I can't remember. But yeah. You welcome, Grumpy. Oh yeah, the basswood. Yeah, yeah. You was talking about on your live here the other day that you need to get some better wood, and I'm like, basswood's what you use. And I wonder if I can get that on Amazon. Guess what? Amazon got it. That's right. You've been doing a lot of that burning and painting here lately. I was like, he needs some basswood. Yes, sir. I got to get around to visit the rest of the crew. I ain't sent Miss Francis nothing in a minute. I ain't sent Miss Wanda anything in a minute too. I'd like to send Miss June something, but I don't know if she's got a wish list or not. I guess I need to go look. But I've been thinking about that. Usually when I'm in the house, I'm not thinking right. But yeah, Grumpy, I got me one of them too. Man, I thought I was gonna have to throw that sanding belt away, but that thing there cleaned it up. It sure did. Sure enough. Love you like a brother, Grumpy. Now maybe you can get your mind on the silver lining. Yeah, they do work awesome. They do work awesome. Oh, ain't no problem, Grumpy. Listen, it ain't nothing. It ain't no deal. Like I say, I kind of feel that the channels that we watch, we need to support them a little bit, especially those who are on the lower end of things. And so that's my favorite YouTube people is the ones that's not got a lot of subscribers and whatnot, because one reason is they don't have all them commercials. And I don't know, sometimes it might not be a professional quality video, but you can tell they're really trying, and it's got some good content. Whether the video is, the lighting might not be right, their clips might not be just right, their speech may not be just right, but you can tell they're really trying. They're trying to get in the swing of things. I like the sports channel like that. And especially among the tribe, yeah, I kind of feel indebted to help support them a little bit. I mean, they go to all that effort. They're putting in the effort, so, you know, I think it's good to help them out. Good to help them out. I wished I had one on, got that down a little bit more. But it is what it is. I'm gonna leave it just like that. That is beautiful. I love it. I love it, y'all. Man, putting them thin coats of finish on there is really helping not to glue them bushings down. The finish coming out real good. Except that one I messed up. I don't know how I done that. There's one that's kind of stuck on. Wasn't bad though. Yeah, I like that. Man, that's some pretty grain. Pretty grain. I'm gonna get some of these out of these baggies and we'll start putting this rascal together. Cause I got to hurry up and get out there and get some potting soil and some planters. All right. I don't know what to do with these little baggies, y'all. Hate to just throw them away. I guess that's the pack rat in me. Oh. Let me put these back on before I lose them. See, there's my nib. All right, first pen turn by strong ink. See how good it squeezes on. It's gonna be a little tight. Oh yeah. Oh, that's gonna be bootimus. Bootimus. For a pen like that, you gotta have booty room now. There's a little tight going on. See if I can't get it squeezed on here. Oh, gone. I'll tell you what, I'll just put it in that doggone squeezer. It'll squeeze it on there. I think. Yeah. Oh, you rascal. Dropped it in the floor. Yeah. Butterfingers. Whew. Get in there. It is not wanting to go, y'all. It's like, no, can't do that. I don't know how to get the thing in there. I want to scratch it up putting pliers on it. That looks like it's the only way I'm going to do it. Back to work. All right, take it easy, shoot. What kind of soil? Raised bed. It's potting soil. Last year's potting soil. Well, we filled up a bunch of raised beds around here last year, and we're just gonna reuse that potting soil to put in these new planters. And all we had before was some plastic 55-gallon drums cut half and two sideways, and we figured it just didn't have enough root depth in the soil for the roots. And so we got some new planters this year. And we're gonna take the old potting soil, put in the new planters. May have to put some backfill in there, like some old logs or something. I got a couple of rounds that never was split. Couldn't use them in the wood stove, so I may throw them in the mix. Take up a little room, won't take that much soil in it. Y'all, I'm having a plum trip trying to get this head in there. Man. It does not want to go through that at all. It's so little I can't keep a finger on it. I don't want to mar it up, but it ain't giving me much no choice. Yeah, there we go. Finally. Mm. Just that little polish and we'll polish it back out. That's the top of it. That's good. I like that. All right, let's get us a pen in there. Ah, you rascal. Let's see what it do. Perfect. Perfect. Line this green up. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Gotta put my collar on. Getting ahead of myself again. In too big a hurry. Hey, right, Grumpy. Man, y'all look at that. Ooh. Still get that scar right in there, though. It's going to bug me, but that's a pretty pen nonetheless. That's nice. I like that. And since that come from Johnny, it more than likely ain't going to go nowhere. I just keep my Johnny pen. I'll keep my Johnny pen. All right, guys, watch your eyes, and we'll pull this thing back out of here. We'll get back up here where we can talk a minute. All right. Yeah, because I got to go fill up some garden beds here in a minute. Yeah, it's got some beautiful wood grain to it. Sure enough. Numbskull, what's going on, buddy? It's getting about time for your show. Doug, did you ever see the video where I got them songs playing on it? Yeah, pull it out every now and again. That's exactly right. Taking a break. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break too. Sit right here and chit chat with y'all a minute. Then I gotta go get to work. I gotta go to the hardware store and pick up about 4 pieces of 2 by 12 by 12 or 2 by 10 by 12. Some of my trailer planks ain't looking so good, and I gotta haul that tractor. I gotta make sure it's gonna stay on top of the trailer and not fall through. About to. Well, I made a song on some of my last videos about talking about you and Grumpy. But yeah, I got that new lathe in you see in the background there, Knuckle. Got that new lathe. Well, new to me, it's not a new lathe. Of course, now you see it's a Delta, you can tell it ain't new. I'm gonna be working toward getting a head chuck and a Jacobs chuck and getting tools to start in working on that thing. That's gonna be fun. Of course, then I'm gonna be looking for all that fancy wood like y'all other guys do all the time. That mahogany, black walnut, babinga. Yeah, but yeah, guys, that's what I got going on. I come out here this morning while Grumpy was on, strung up this row of lights. Oh, I'm afraid to put much more because this whole shop runs on an extension cord going to the house. I've got to get an electrician out here and get him to wire all this in. I can't put any sheathing up till I get my wire roughed in, and that's the pickle I'm in right now. And I'm gonna kind of ease that down the road a little bit. What's up? 77? 777? No, it's some kind of ebony. I got that from Johnny's Lathe Crafts, and it's some kind of ebony. I know it's hard. When I was in there sanding it, it was about like that purple art. It didn't want to sand off too good. It wanted to burn it up. Yep. Wait a minute, I've got a Jacob's chuck for that. And I've got a pen mandrel for a MT2. I might go ahead and fire that thing up. I might do a pen or something on it. Which I just got that lathe basically to do some bigger stuff, longer stuff. Just to see what I wanted to do with it. Yeah, that way I can turn a little thicker stuff. Black and white ebony. Yep. That's some pretty good stuff. Pretty. Turned a purple heart here the other day. I gave it to crafting with Heather B. But I didn't like how that pen turned out. I think I got it a little too thin on the top of it where you put the clip in. I really didn't like it. Really didn't like it. But yeah, that's what we got going on, guys. Man, I tell you, I got my crafting table over here set up and ready to start doing a lot of my resin work. Like I say, I got to get on the scroll, so I got to go buy the Lowe's and get a board to make that cross out of too. And I'm going to start on that hot and heavy because I ain't got much longer to go, and that project will be due. I'll get out here and put that on the scroll saw and get that scrolled up right quick. And I got to pour my resin for it, and it's got to dry, so I'm gonna have to hurry up. And I'd like to say I appreciate Brother Van for kind of extending the length of the cross bill so I could get mine in, but I'm not really in it for the prize. I mean, I don't even need to be included in the prize drawing. I just wanted to kind of do it just to kind of go along to get along to go along to get along. But yeah, I love them people over there. They're pretty good, man. Have a lively chat in there. My kind of atmosphere too, you know. Hey, look, if I'm around a crowd of believers, man, I'm right with you. Right with you. Right in there with you. Hey, thanks, 77, 777. Yeah, but anyway, guys, yeah, that's pretty much it for me today too. Uh, like I say, I got a lot to do today. I'm gonna fill up them garden beds, and might even plant some of them herbs in there today. Um, then this afternoon, about 3 o'clock, I'm headed to Amory, Mississippi. Pick that tractor up and come on back. I don't know if I'll get back before sun goes down or not, but if I do, I know what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna sink that tiller in the ground. Yeah, the little Yanmar D1500 four-wheel drive. It's gonna be a nice little unit. It's just a little tinker toy. I mean, it ain't no full-blown tractor, but no more than I'm gonna do with it and be fine. Break my garden up, grade my driveway, and do a little of that, and that'd be perfect. Might even get me a buster for it. Might bust a ditch or two. Bust a ditch or two. I guess I could move that other camera mount out of the way. But y'all, I am super excited about this addition here. This is gonna be nice. I get all my stuff set up in here. Oh, I may have to put some stuff on the wall for temporary so I can get back to being halfway organized. I'm gonna pull my tools in here, my cabinets and everything, and see where I want everything, kind of get it just right, and then we're gonna go to town. But like I say, on that wall over there, I'm pretty much just gonna kind of keep it a blank canvas for studio and doing that kind of thing in there. And oh, don't get me wrong. Now I still use that area to work in. It's just I want this area over here to be. I know it ain't gonna be dust free with these lathes in here, but it won't be as bad as having a router, a planer, and a table saw and stuff like that going on. And that doggone rigid tabletop sander, Lord, that thing puts out some dust, y'all. Golly. Yes, sir, it sure do. Uh, but yeah, I'm gonna pull my cabinets in here. I got a chest of drawer thing all full of furniture hardware like hinges and door pulls and just all kind of stuff, nuts and bolts and first one thing another. I'm gonna pull that in here. Uh, my big locker. I'm gonna pull it in here where I have all my consumables in one spot. I got it full of paint brushes and varnishes and or stains rather. I don't have any varnish. That's what I keep all of my consumables in. My paper towels, micro cloths, micro fabric cloths, stuff like that that's in that locker. And every time I need something, I have to go to the other shed to get it. Now it's gonna be all right here. Yes, sir. That's gonna be nice. Get everything done, but I got an MT2 pen mandrel, got an MT2 drill chuck. All I need is a head chuck. A head chuck and maybe a live center. That live center on that one's like a pen mandrel. It's got a hole in the middle of it, but it's bigger than a pen. I don't know what the guy was making, but it's got a big hole in the end of it. I need a live center with a spike. Yeah, that's what I need. But anyway, guys, I done rattled off here long enough. It's already 11:30. I done been on 2 hours. And Numbskull's supposed to be coming on here in a minute. But anyway, guys, love each and every one of you. Everything gonna be all right if you're right. Be right tonight. It's a great show, Grumpy. I loved you live, loved the painting. I think it turned out bootimus. But I appreciate everybody for coming in. Miss Francis, Steve, we got Happy Commerging, Johnny, and Numbskull. Oh man, there's just a bunch of them in here. Great folks. Y'all is some great folks. If y'all don't know each other, introduce yourselves, sub to each other. And I'm gonna get on out of here. Remember now, this was not a sponsored live video, but it is from Strong Ink. I purchased that pen kit myself. But I appreciate each one of you for stopping by and checking us out here on the old path. And I guess I'll see you next time. Shalom, shalom, amigos. See ya.